Hi there, this is Henry Smith here from IamWealthyandRich.com. Welcome to today's crypto update. So what I'm doing here is I'm updating a portfolio, an investment portfolio on a day-to-day basis, according to the market conditions based on that particular portfolio. And it's a portfolio I started a year ago in May 2020, and with a very modest amount. And I continue to, I started actually updating it this year, February 2021. So I didn't start documenting it from last year. I started from this year, February 2021, because I thought it'd be a good idea. And didn't start doing the video on the documentation until 22nd of February. So what I do every day, I just go to the spreadsheet and I update the figures on how the portfolios move forward or backwards according to the market conditions. Now, this is part of a ongoing entrepreneurial investor journey. It's about wealth creation in action. And what I'm trying to show you here is the journey that an investor goes through. Because, usually during an investment cycle. So this investment cycle, we're kind of like in the last cycle of this particular run. And so I should say the last run of this particular cycle, the last part of it. And, to actually go through the day-to-day of the market and how it affects you or doesn't affect you, maintaining your mindset and maintaining your strategy, and just understanding how the market moves and gyrates and shall we say, moves ups and down. And talking about the philosophy in terms of the thinking that goes around that is going to make an important case study, because, speaking about cryptocurrency cycles is one thing, living through it is quite another thing. And that's what I'm doing, and that's what I'm documenting, and like I said, giving some notes and thoughts as we go through this cycle. Now, this cycle is, one thing's for sure about cryptocurrency is that it's going to go, it goes in cycles. That's definitely, that has not changed. Well, before I continue, before I forget, I should do the disclaimer. I'm not a financial planner, I'm not a financial advisor, I'm not an accountant or CPA, I'm not part of the regulated body. So do your own research, do your own due diligence. I'm just talking about what is working for me. And always understand that all investments carry risks to some degree, and you may not get back the full money you invested, depending on how you've done your research. But do understand all investments do carry risks. The investment can go up as well as down. So never invest more than you can afford to lose. So that's just the important disclaimer I need to put across. Now, what I'm going to do now is share my screen. Then I want to talk about the difference between the different kinds of investors. So share my screen, click the share button. And this is a website. I'll talk about this website later. I'm supposed to have gone here. So this is the summary page of where I'm going to get the investment information. It's consists of the portfolio is a cryptocurrency investment. So the portfolio consists of one Bitcoin and an assortment of altcoins, and altcoins are alternative coins apart from Bitcoin. And this is the total here at the top in green. And this particular thing comes in, it's refreshed every 10 minutes or thereabouts, comes into a live feed, into an asset group, and posts the final figure here. And we have the same portfolio here, exactly the same, but it's just in Great British pounds or pound sterling. So exactly the same, but in pound sterling. I want to take this figure here, which is 113,030.92. So go down to this place here and put it in there, today's date, and the time, and 113? 303.92. I think it was 113. No, it's not. 133, not 113. 133. Okay, so that is sure that's correct. Yeah. So that is a little bit up on yesterday. And let me go to this figure here. So we can that can stay in green. This particular sheet, by the way, is the green means when it's gone forward on the previous day, and the red means when it's gone backward on the previous day. And so these are the altcoins column, and then I'm just going to put the overall column. The Bitcoin will calculate itself. So overall is 179.85.89. 179.85.89. 985. Yeah, so that's the coins, the total. If we do this, we put this down to, so it's up 2,000, so that will stay green, and Bitcoin is even staying green as well. So great. So that's what the figures are today. I believe I've saved it. And so that's the figures are today. There's two sides. There's two sides, you know, two types of people that really come here. I mean, there's a blend of people in between, but there's two main people. There's, shall we say, the 1% and the 99%. And there are some percentages in between. And, you know, I just want to talk about some of the attributes that people seem to have when regards to business and investing in general. You know, just share my screen. Time for one of my famous drawings again, my wonderful drawings. Just say that's the person. Just use a matchstick person instead. Oh, it's going to have two legs, isn't it? Okay. Pretty challenging, shall I say, to draw with the mouse. Okay. Okay. Two human beings. Okay, and like I said, on one side you've got, shall we say, what, you know, shall we say, the 99%. Okay, on this side we've got the 1%ers, right? So the 99% people, they've got the 1%ers, and the difference between them, go back to this, right? The difference between these guys, right? The difference between them is purely their thinking. That's the difference. Okay, you know, when we say the 99%, we're talking about wealthy and rich, and here basically are the poor. Okay, that's kind of the way the world is. Now, some people can say it's really 3%, 97%, 5%, 97%, 5%, 95%. But I'm just going to you know, maybe I should be generous, should I? No, I won't be generous. I will be generous. I'll be a bit generous. Can I put something in there? 1 to 3%. I'll be a bit generous. Okay. Then I'll put here 97 see if I got that right. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, 97 to 99% poor, 97 to 95, 99% poor, 1 to 3% wealthy and rich. And the biggest difference between them is their thinking, the way they think, what goes on in between, you know, when we say thinking, you know, how they think in here. They think. See, these people are wealthy up here, okay? And these people are poor up here. It's supposed to be an arrow. They're poor in their mind, okay? And like I said, so they think. The thinking, there's a lot of thinking that goes on up here. A lot of thinking, a lot of thinking, a lot of thinking, a lot of thinking, a lot of thinking. Majority of it is wealth and prosperity, wealthy and rich kind of thinking. There's a lot of thinking, a lot of thinking, a lot of thinking, a lot of thinking going on in here. Majority of it is poverty mentality. Okay. Okay. And some people can be poor. Even somebody of this category can be broke, shall I say, as in not have money, not be liquid, not have cash flow. But you know, being poor is a temporary state. Okay. And you know, I should really replace the word poor with the word poverty. Is this the thing? Okay. So when we say poor, poverty, poverty. Okay. Poverty. Okay. Mentality. Okay. Over here, what we have is a wealth and prosperity mentality. So that's the main difference. So 97 to 99% of people are poor because of poverty mentality. Okay. Basically due to their thinking. And the type of thinking they have, the one that has a poverty mentality, the wealthy and rich people have a prosperity mentality. Okay, so they're thinking, they both have the same size head, kind of like, but what's going on in that head is a different type of thinking process, different thought process, right? And this thought process regulates and controls everything that happens in the environment. Okay, everything that happens. Okay. Okay, everything that happens in this person's life. Okay, everything that happens in this person's life. Okay. This is governed by this. So it's governed by the thinking, which is governed by this. Okay. Okay. And the same thing as this person here. Oh well, can't reach it. Same thing. Right? So this prosperity thinking affects what happens in this person's physical space, their environment. Okay, it's all down to what happens in the way they think. Okay. Okay, so a poverty mentality is going to magnetize your aura to attract poverty circumstances. And prosperity mentality is going to magnetize your aura to attract wealth, and rich. Wealthy and rich, I should have said wealth and rich. Wealthy and rich. I should make that wealthy and rich. I'll put that to back here. Wealthy, wealth and rich. There you go. Okay. So this is the difference. So for example, you know, here's the interesting thing about business. Business goes in cycles. Business markets, okay, they go in cycles. And the funny thing about people, most people, is that here's the way most people think on this side. They think that when things are good, they are never going to get bad. That's one of the ways that poor people think. There are many different ways they think, but I can't list everything that goes in their head. You know, all right. You know, and also they think when things are bad, they are never going to be good. That's kind of a cycle that poverty-minded people are in perpetually. Okay, and this affects them in the markets. Now, these people now understand. They understand. They understand cycles. Understand that business and markets run in cycles. Okay, and they are prepared for these cycles and take advantage of them. Right? That's the biggest difference. So the thinking helps them to look out for the cycles, the upcoming changes in cycles, and they prepare. You understand? The thinking is completely different. Whereas the poor people with poverty mentality are just partying when things are good, partying. Okay, and then they get caught by surprise. Oh my God, I've just lost all my money. Or, you know, and then things are bad. Oh, things are bad. Woe is me. Things are terrible. Recession is terrible. We'll never get out. This is terrible. Things are never going to get better. This is terrible and it's hard. It's difficult. And their mind is totally focused there instead of thinking of the opportunity. Okay. In both of these circumstances, there are opportunities. All right. There are opportunities when the things are going good. There are opportunities when things are going bad. All right. All right. they see opportunities, okay, when things are good and when things are bad. That's the difference. That's how. So if you understand this, it will take you from being in the 95%, 97% to 99% to the 1 to 3%. If you understand this, this is very deep, very profound. I don't have enough time to go through it, okay, in depth, okay. But this is the difference between the wealthy and rich and the poor, okay. It's not the physical look, okay. Both human beings, both have a head, 2 arms, 2 legs, but their thinking process is different. The difference between them is their thinking. And I'll just put it this way. It's not that their thinking is different. It is not that their thinking is different. Their thinking is opposite. Okay, do we have a thing here? Opposite. Okay, we should put it in capital. Opposite. Okay, the thing is not different, it's opposite. You understand? So it seems counterintuitive to think like a 1% to 3%. It's normal and natural to be scared and fearful and do what the masses do or follow the herd. You see, you've ever seen a stampede of 1,000 cows or cattle or buffalo or whatever, wildebeest? It just takes one to start stampeding, then another, then another, then another. Then before you know, you've got 1,000, 100,000 of them stampeding blindly. The one at the back doesn't even know why they're running. They just know that people are running, and so they better run as well. It's kind of interesting, all right? So don't be, you've got a choice. Let me explain something to you. This, I'll put it up here. This is a choice, okay? Understand that it's a choice. You can choose. Now, you may not have the millions yet of the 1%, but you can choose to adopt their mentality, their prosperity mentality. You can choose to do that, or you can choose to have a poverty mentality and think that way. It's a choice. It's a choice. You can make that choice. You can make that decision today to change your thinking process from thinking the opposite to thinking like on the right-hand side, prosperity mentality thinking. And it's very easy to do. Okay, it's very simple to do. It's not easy to do. It's very simple. What you have to do is not complicated. Okay, but so it's very simple what you have to do, but it's not easy because you have to maintain it and do it and create a habit, do it every day without fail. Most people are indisciplined and they don't do that. But for the disciplined person, it is very easy. Okay, so let me show you where to go to start this training. You want to start your prosperity mentality training? Do you want to make a choice today to start thinking like the 1 to 3% think, wealthy and rich? Well, how you start right now, if the answer is yes, this is what you're going to do. When you go to this site, www.IamWealthyandRich.com, how to understand the game of money and play it well. You scroll down here and you get your millionaire mindset and investment strategy free now. Okay, fill in your name and email address, I'll send it to you. Apply the training exactly as I teach it, whether you think you know better or not. If you're on the 95%, 97%, then you don't know better. So just apply it and do it day in, day out, day in, day out, day in, day out, diligently, the way I teach it, the way I teach it. Don't invent the wheel. Don't do it your own way. and follow everything the way I teach it. And then, you know, if you want to get more information on the, you know, the altcoin strategy, which is the more superior strategy, contact us and we get you on a webinar and get you more information on that. Okay, but get yourself over to this website, start your training, okay, and you will start to see dramatic changes in time, not overnight, not the next day, not the next week, not the next month. In time, you have to give it time, because you're actually changing yourself. You're changing years of bad habits in terms of thinking. It's not going to happen in 2 weeks, okay? But you might as well get started. Okay, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Might as well, you know, might as well get started. But anyway, I want to ask you first of all to like, subscribe, and share this video. And also, I'd like to ask, thank you very much for your time in watching this video. Thank you. I really appreciate you watching the video very much. And basically that's it. Really, I want to wish you a wonderful and fantastic day, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Have a lovely day. Bye.